We see more and more cameras in back of our phones, and the quality of pictures and videos are increasing unbelievably. So what is the future of our phone camera? Hello and welcome to Uncast. I'm Mohammed Momin, your host, and this is Tech Theory, where we theorize about technology. And for today, let's talk about the future of phone cameras. So first of all, let's talk about the megapixel. I guess everybody knows nowadays that higher megapixel doesn't mean better photo. For smartphones, the most important thing, in my opinion, is the software. The AI that makes your photo pop. But other things matter too. One of them is sensor size. That is increased a lot in the phone world, but it's nowhere close to DSLRs. The sensors collect light for, making the photo. The bigger the sensor, the more light that make a better photo. But there is a limit to that in phone industry. Also, for different shots, we need different lenses, and in DSLRs even one lens can do zoom or take a wide shot, but because what we have in our hands are phones, and you can't put a giant moving lens behind it. So now we reach a nice part. Let's start with the lens problem. For the solution of that problem, manufacturers put multiple lenses and also multiple sensors behind the phones. As we talked about in our why flat edges are back iPhone 12 video, trend in the phone industry is inevitable. So we saw a lot of phones, especially at first, that their second camera literally didn't do anything. It was just a marketing movement, because even nowadays, why would you need on a daily basis a 3x zoom or depth camera or 2 megapixel macro camera? What? Why? Even the ultra wide that everybody is talking about and saying it's an essential part of phones, we don't need it. Or let me put it this way, we don't really use it. It's a phone. How often you make that effort to select correct lens and change setting, etc. At that point, you may be using a DSLR. It's just a marketing stand. You know what made sense? Bigger and better sensors. Surely, if you didn't have all these sensors, we could have a bigger sensor size. With a higher res sensor that is ultra wide, you can have the versatility that you need. But let's go back to our question. What is the future? As for first problem, the small sensors, we're gonna have a very better AI that can and will change the game. The AI also can bring more zoom function and depth to the camera. As for lenses, we're gonna have a few years of companies having fun with us and use the number of cameras how they use the megapixel. So I don't think the phone future would be something like light L16 camera. I mean, look at it. Oh my god, I never want that thing even near me. The whole purpose of smartphone cameras is the point and shoot, like what we have in single take with Galaxy phone. This point and shoot will show itself again, and believe me when I say different lenses are not compatible with it. We would have a future that just depressing the shutter is enough. The phone will decide if you want a close-up or wide. Even if you need to film, you don't have to change anything. It will know. And with more storage, as we go toward the cloud services, it will show you, and you decide what is the best. This can go so far that, considering your taste, it can share the photo or video by just asking you if you like to. A few other things before the conclusion. Behind the screen cameras will shortly come and replace the current front-facing camera format, and that's such a welcome change. Also, 8K and even higher high frame rate video shooting, HDR and slow motion will be things that will come to the video part of phone cameras. Okay, so the future of smartphone cameras will be high-res cameras with bigger sensor sizes. I think they can't undo the multiple camera move. If they can, especially if Apple do it with their marketing power, we're gonna go back to one camera setup. That means the higher megapixel is very important. If we are stuck with them until the next big thing that we spoke about in the future of smartphone video, make sure to check it out after this one. So there you have it. Point and shoot with a very intelligent AI is the future of smartphone camera. Thanks a lot for watching us until the end. If you disagree with anything, leave a comment down below. If you like this episode, leave a like. If you don't, press dislike. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.